y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the book haul, mostly half-price books and some other books that I had to split into 2 because there was such a long rant in the first part. So that's why I'm wearing the same shirt. I had already filmed the video in one go. Editing Belle here. I just wanted to say that this is only coming one day apart from the last video because I didn't want y'all to have to wait until Saturday for the rest of the book haul, since I had planned on it all being in one video and I have a different plan for Saturday's video. So I just went ahead and posted this one today. So I hope y'all enjoy. It'll be like an extra video for the week. Alright, back to the video. So let's get into the rest of that haul. I hope you enjoy it. Another series I have been very intrigued by. Now, I think this is the first in the series, but it's the Silver Bowl by Diane Stanley, and I got it for $2.99. I've been wanting these forever, so I was happy to see this. Unwanted at home, Molly goes to work for the King of Westria as a humble scullery maid. She arrives at the castle with no education, no manners, and a very disturbing secret. She sees visions, and those visions always come true. One day while she's working in the King's Great Hall, young Prince Alaric passes by. Molly finds him unbearably handsome, but also unbearably rude. But what does it matter? She'll probably never see him again. In time, Molly is promoted to polishing silver and is given a priceless royal treasure to work on, the King's great ceremonial hand basin. But there's something odd about it. The silver warms to her touch, a voice commands her to watch and listen, and then the visions appear. They tell the story of a dreaded curse that has stalked the royal family for years. There have already been deaths, soon there will be more. As tragedy after tragedy strikes the royal family, Molly can't help but wonder, will the beautiful Alaric be next? Together with her friends Tobias and Winifred, Molly must protect the prince and destroy the curse. Could a less likely champion be found to save the kingdom of Westria? Well, the way she likes that boy, it makes it sound not like middle grade, but maybe it's just a crush, because it's listed as a middle grade, and it was in the middle grade section, so. But I'm very excited. I got it for $3.99. The Fellowship for Alien Detection by Kevin Emerson. Haley and Dodger don't have much in common. Haley lives in Green Haven, Connecticut. Dodger lives in Port Salmon, Washington. Haley has a family who loves and supports her. Dodger can't seem to ever get his dad's approval. Haley is well-adjusted and passionate. Dodger hears strange voices in his head. But they both want something, a new map, a path away from home, or perhaps a path toward it. Of course, this was all before they heard about the missing people, the untraceable radio signals, the unexplained phenomena. Before they both became the first recipients of a summer research grant from a certain mysterious foundation. Before they discovered that their fledgling theories about extraterrestrial life were all too accurate. Now Haley and Dodger are the only ones who can figure out what is happening in towns across America, who can give voice to the people whispering alien abduction. And at the very least, they're both going to have the most eventful summer vacations of anyone they know. So intrigued by that. Excited. And in the Amazon, I'll call you listening, I got book 1 and 2 in the Wolves of Willoughby Chase series by Joan Aiken. And so I was excited when, again, no broken spines, brand new. Both for $2.98. I found 2 more in this series. I don't know which numbers these were, but they're not the first, so I won't read the synopsis, but I read the synopsis in my last video. Ditto and Pa. Stolen Lake. So I was very excited to see these, especially brand new and $2.98. So excited to grab those. Oh, and also for $2.99, and on Goodreads it says book 0.5, so I guess maybe it's a prequel. I'm not really sure, but it's The Whispering Mountain by Joan Aiken. So it goes along with that from what Goodreads says. So excited. And then I found books on the clearance aisle. Gabriel's Clock by Hilton Pashley. This was $2. Jonathan is in terrible danger. After his home is attacked by faceless demons in bowler hats, he wakes up in the strange village of Hobbs Inn. Built by a fallen angel and hidden deep within a forest, Hobbs Inn protects those who need to be safe, and nobody is more in need of protection than Jonathan. Jonathan is the only half angel, half demon in the universe, and now the forces of hell want him for their own purposes. Aided by his new friends, which include a smart alecky cat, 2 talking gargoyles, and his newly found grandfather, Jonathan races to find the mysterious Gabriel's Clock. If he doesn't find it, his family and friends may die, but if he does, he risks starting a war between heaven and hell that could engulf them all. My talking cat and gargoyles, yeah. My grandfather, yeah, the cat's right there, and the gargoyles. Very happy to have found that. And another book that's been on my wish list for quite a long time, Freaks by Kirian Larwood. And they have a series, I think it's got rabbits, I think, that I really want, but all the books are always so expensive. But this one I found for $2. So I was very excited. They're not like any other children. Shrouded by her cloak, she can almost pass for normal. But when she's frightened or furious, her eyes flash orange, her furry face bristles, and her nose sneers into a snout. Come and see the amazing wolf girl. Just keep out of reach of her claws. He clambers up trees, hangs by his tail from branches, and drops the foulest stink bombs to be found in filthy Victorian London. He's the incredibly odoriferous monkey boy. Can you smell him coming? In the dark of night, her eyes shrink to slits. She never misses her targets. She'll slice through a row of candles so fast their flames won't even flicker. She's Sister Moon, deadly ninja. Better watch your back. Meet the freaks, misfits in a traveling sideshow. And if you think they're strange, just wait until you hear about the weirdness going on down in London. Street urchins are disappearing, sucked right into the muddy muck of the riverbank. Wolf Girl, Monkey Boy, and Moon know all too well what it's like to be outsiders. Are they going to let their poor defenseless children suffer? No freaking way. Oh, and it says includes a historical note about Victorian London and a portfolio of illustrations by the author. So love that. Yeah, illustrations. That's so cool. Love Victorian London stories, so very excited I found that for $2. And then also for $2 I found Sea Legs by Alex Shearer. Seafaring Shenanigans. Eric and Clive's widowed dad is a steward on a cruise ship, and every time he goes away, the twins miss him terribly. Eric, older and considerably wiser than Clive by about 5 minutes, and Clive decide that this time will be different. When their father leaves for his latest cruise, they will go with him. Only Dad doesn't know yet because Eric and Clive are going to be stowaways. How can their plan possibly fail? Okay, so Clive is a compulsive liar with a tendency towards disastrous mishaps. It's worth the risk. All they have to do is keep out of Dad's way and stay out of trouble for 3 whole weeks. So that just sounds like such a fun read and such a good time, so I'm excited. And there was one other book I found, just like in the Amazon haul, that I'm not going to show on this one because I'm going to save it for another video I'll be doing soon, and I'll explain when that video comes. And then for $2 each, this is another series I've been wanting. This is book 2 and book 4 in the Kingdom Keepers series by Ridley, Pearson. Book 2 is Disney at Dawn. And book 4, Power at Play. So I was very excited to find these. And so that's all for the half-price books. And after that, I went to the Barnes & Noble there. Got a book that I've been wanting for so long. Very Rich by Polly Horvath. And this would be great for a wintertime read. I can just from the cover, it just looks so cold and cozy. And there is no synopsis on the back. It just says, every new adventure brings Rupert closer to understanding his family and his place in it, in this magical and darkly funny story about finding oneself. It's got some great reviews on the back, so I'm happy to finally have this. And they had buy one, get one 50% off. So I have the first book in the Flunked series, so when I saw the first book in the Misfit series by Jen Colonita, I picked that up. Not everyone born royal is meant to rule. Being able to speak to animals comes in handy when you plan to become the best creature caretaker the kingdom of Enchantasia has ever seen. Just ask Devon now. Okay, so she's technically not fluent in flying squirrel yet. But when you're 12th in line for the throne, Destiny has other plans. The day her invention arrives from Royal Academy, Devon knows her future has come calling, but she can't help feeling like it's the wrong future. Yes, it's pretty cool that Headmistress Olivina is the beloved fairy godmother to Cinderella, Snow White, and Rapunzel, but the classes, from cha-chas to charming princes, leave something to be desired, and Olivina seems to be obsessed with preparing students against the potential threat of villains rather than teaching them how to rule a kingdom. The more Devon thinks about it, the clearer it becomes that something just isn't right. This fairy godmother seems more like a fairy nightmare, and when Devon digs a little deeper, she discovers truth that change Enchantasia forever. Very intrigued. This and the Flunk series were another that came up if you like School for Good and Evil. So excited to have that one. And then after leaving half price books and getting those 2 books in the Kingdom Keepers series, I was excited to see the first book as part of the buy one get one half off. So I got the first book, and it's Disney After Dark. And so since this is the first book, I can read the synopsis. In this fantastical thriller, 5 young teens trapped as models for the theme park guides find themselves pitted against Disney villains and witches who threaten both the future of Walt Disney World and the stability of the world outside its walls. Using a cutting-edge technology called DHI, which stands for both Disney Host Interactive and Daylight Hologram Imaging, Finn Whitman, an Orlando teen, and 4 other kids are transformed into hologram projections that guide guests through the park. However, the new technology turns out to have unexpected effects that are both thrilling and scary. Soon Finn finds himself transported in his DHI form into the Magic Kingdom at night. Is it real? Is he dreaming? Finn's confusion only increases when he encounters Wayne, an elderly Imagineer who tells him that the park is in grave danger. Led by the scheming witch Maleficent, a mysterious group of characters called the Overtakers is plotting to destroy Disney's beloved realm, and maybe more. Very excited that I found the first book too. That's all of the books that I got that day, next in a series. There's the Polar Bears Explorers Club, and then the spin-off trilogy after that one is the Ocean Squid Explorers Club, and this is the second book, Explorers at Pirate Island, and these are by Alex Bell, and this is the second book in the second trilogy, so I'm not going to read the synopsis, but I'm very excited to have this and continue. I love these books, they're so incredible. And then I got the Chime Seekers by Ross Montgomery. Step into a world of fairy tricks and hidden danger. When an evil fairy steals Yanni's baby sister and swaps her for a changeling, Yanni is swept into a dangerous race against time to get her back. The fairy's delight in tricks and rescuing her won't be easy. With the help of his cousin, Amy, and the reluctant changeling, Yanni must travel to goblin palaces and battle swept oceans, discovering ancient treasures and secrets along the way. Yanni will need every drop of courage and even a few tricks of his own if he's to outwit the fairy and save his sister. So excited for this. Even the back is beautiful too. And it sounds amazing. And I got Sisters of the Lost Marsh by Lucy Strange. So excited. Life is hard for Willa, Grace, and Freya and their 3 younger sisters. 6 motherless girls working a farm, living in fear of their cruel father and the superstition that obsesses him, the curse of 6 daughters. With the arrival of the mysterious full moon fair, there's a chance for the oldest girls to steal a moment's fun. But the day the fair moves on, Grace vanishes. Willa goes after her, following a trail that leads into the dangerous Lost Marsh, where it is said a will-o'-the-wisp lures lost souls into the dark waters of the mire. If Willa is to survive and reunite her family, she will need to unravel the secrets her father has kept hidden and face her own deepest fears. That just sounds like a eerily creepy, beautiful story. And Sisters, excited. I got Fledgling by Lucy Hope. And all it says on the back is, the owls are another sign. It's just that Cassie Ingle doesn't know what it all means, and she doesn't have long to find out, because grim forces are gathering, and she's right in their path. Full of soaring twists and turns, Fledgling is an unforgettable adventure from an exciting new storyteller. So, doesn't tell me much, but I don't like knowing much going in anyway, so excited. And lastly, we have the Runaways of Hattington Hall by Vivian French. So excited for this one, it looks so incredible. Welcome to Hattington Hall. Mind your manners, do exactly as you're told, and don't forget, laughter is expressly forbidden. Oh, and enjoy your stay. After a series of misfortunes, Minnie O'Sullivan is whisked away to Hattington Hall, a nightmarish home for wayward girls. Bad becomes worse when the Hall's ruthless founder, Mrs. Hattington, takes an instant dislike to brave, determined Minnie, and she's in danger of losing everything. But Minnie has never backed down from a fight in her life, and she's not about to start now. So excited. That concludes part 2 of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you'd like to subscribe, I would love that. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.